Right, here we are on the close-up camera, and we've had a few more questions in. I've got to be really quick and get through some of these because we haven't got at all long with the HD2 now. Here we are. It's a lovely sunny day today. You can see the sunshine coming out there on the home screen, and I've reset this device back to the factory defaults. Now you can see we've got T-Mobile, but I've got a Wi-Fi connection here, and I believe a few people asked why YouTube was blocked on T-Mobile. I think it's basically just the tariff that we've got, or possibly this firmware, but it works fine. If I show you YouTube on the Wi-Fi connection here, and I'll just do a search for one of our previous videos, and hopefully it'll find the one we did the other day. You never know. Let's just type on the keyboard a little bit better, and you can see here me using the on-screen QWERTY keyboard with the XT9 functionality turned on. We can turn it back to ABC if you want, and just press search on the bottom and it'll do a search for our there you go. And we've got the HD videos, HD2 videos we did the other day. For some reason this one's labelled HTC HD3. So there we go, that's one of the YouTube videos we recorded earlier. If I do a search for, I don't know, let's do a search for Madonna. Loads up very quickly indeed. You can adjust the volume with the keys on the bottom here. Probably not a very good example this. You can touch the screen and skip through the video, although in this case it looks to be just, that's not really a video, is it? That's more of a, let's click on that one. Hopefully this will actually be a video and not a stock image. There we go. Okay, that's YouTube, a little bit about YouTube. You can search around YouTube, and you can go to the settings up here on the top, and you can adjust the video playback quality, and that will auto select depending on your connection. Now the battery, a lot of people have been asking about the battery. I haven't charged this since it is Saturday now. I charged this on Thursday, so this has been running for 2 days with phone use, Wi-Fi use, and a little bit of picture taking, and you can see here that I've got about 37% of the battery left. Obviously it depends on how much you use it, whether you use a GPS, etc. That will obviously increase the amount of battery usage. It should last a day. I know a lot of people are asking, will it last a day? It should last a day, definitely. Does G sensor work? I'll need to give that a try. A few people have asked whether the G sensor config works, and I'll give that a try. But there are some miscellaneous tools you can use here: Task Manager, Microsoft My Phone, Car Kit mode, and also if we go into where is it now? Here's the wireless controls, and there's all the, you can set up a Wi-Fi router, data connection, connect to a Wi-Fi network, obviously turn airplane mode on or off, and then you can do even more advanced things in there. You can personalize the phone by changing the font size, turning the tactile feedback, the vibration that you get when you tap the screen, on or off. The lock screen wallpaper you can change, which is great, so I can choose the lock screen wallpaper and select out of one of these wallpapers here, or I can go into my albums and choose from one of the camera shots I've taken. So let's say a picture of my garden, change that, and then when I go home and turn off the phone and turn it back on, look, there's my garden. So you can change the lock screen wallpaper. Let's just show you a bit more. Personalisation, the home tab wallpaper. You can have the animated wallpaper. Let's have a look at the animated wallpapers. You can choose, let's choose that one, and then go back home. Look at that. So you can have different wallpapers on the back of there as well. So if I go into settings again, and I can easily, as much as we slated Windows Mobile 6.5, HTC have done a great job in actually making the ringer, how you choose a ringtone, a lot easier. So at the minute I can just choose ringtone and I can change that. There we go. Changing notification sounds here. New email message on or off, reminders on or off, missed call on or off, reminders. Pocket mode, which increases the ring volume whilst it's in your pocket or your bag. Your backlight settings, and here's the G sensor calibration. Look, you can see me adjusting the G sensor there, and you can calibrate that, so that's great. Notification sounds. This doesn't drop you into the Windows Mobile 6.5 interface, which is just brilliant. You know, I can set my text message here on or off, and I can change whether it vibrates, and I can choose a text message notification sound like that one. And not at one point do you drop into the Windows Mobile 6.5 old-fashioned sort of sounds system, which was really needed a stylus. And obviously I haven't mentioned it, but on the HD2 there is no stylus at all, so there is no get out of jail. You don't need a stylus. When you first boot it on, it doesn't ask you to tap the screen to configure the stylus or configure the screen or anything like that. And so it is totally touch driven. There is no get out on that one. And I'll just show you the marketplace, because we did skip through this earlier. As you can see here, the backdrop is my garden that I've just changed it to. Go into marketplace, and it seems to be the first time I've run it again. There we go, accept the terms and conditions. And I can download Zucchini, 69p, fantastic little Twitter client there. But of course there is a Twitter client built in, which is here, and we can see what's going on with, let's click on Philip Schofield here, go menu, have a look at Philip's profile. Excuse me. It will tell you, you can have hear that little sound, that's when a tweet comes in. I seem to be having problems showing profiles on this firmware version, but I'm assuming that'll be fixed in the final one. But as you can see, you can have a look at the replies that have come in, so I can see your questions that have come in here. What do you reckon with battery life, etc. We can have a look at all your questions here. Can't wait for the rest of the review. A lot of people asking me to compare it with the HTC HD, but unfortunately I don't have one of those at the moment. Somebody asking me my English accent. So here's all your questions here that we've got coming in. So I'm showing you as much of the phone as I can in the short few days that we've got. What I also wanted to show you as well in the settings, while we're going through the settings, is in other, I believe. No, it's not. Let's have a look. Data services, there we go. In data services here, we've got here Facebook login, your Twitter login, your YouTube login, so it knows who you are. So I can, in theory, use the camera, which, let's say I want a nice shortcut to the camera here on the home screen. So I go program, scroll down here, say camera. Okay, I use the camera. It's in photo mode at the minute. I'm going to switch that to a different, whoops, different mode. I'm going to go to video mode, and I'm filming in video mode here. I can play that back, and I can send it directly to YouTube. So that's how you upload to YouTube. So it's very, very easy to do.